Today I'm installing new brake pads and a set of Avid BB7 mechanical disc brakes on an ICE VTX Trike. I've never done this before, so you'll be coming along with me on the journey. First thing I did was loosen both adjustment knobs. The smaller red one you can do by hand, the larger one I needed a Torx T25. Back the adjustment knobs out as far as they will go. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. You can remove the entire brake or remove the wheel. I opted to remove the wheel. I used a number 5 and a number 6 Allen wrench, the number 5 on the outside, number 6 on the inside, and I seem to have to break the inside bolt first to get things going. After I unscrewed the bolt holding the axle in, I was having a little bit of problem removing the axle from the wheel. I found that if I inserted the Allen wrench in and put a little tension on it, I could work it out far enough that I could grab it with my fingers and get it out. Then I just slid the rotor out of the brake. After the wheel was removed, I used a cardboard box to prop the trike up. I tried removing the old brake pads with my fingers, but I didn't have much luck, so eventually I went to a long nose plier and a screwdriver. After a little bit of jiggling, they did come out. Be sure to remove the old metal spring. I opted for the metallic pads over the organic. I guess the organic are supposed to be quieter, but the metallic are supposed to last longer. You're supposed to change these pads out when they get below the height of 3 stacked business cards, and mine were definitely lower than that, so they did need to be changed out. Took me a while to figure out how to put the spring clip on. Tried putting it on the outside. That wasn't going to work. Don't want to do this. No, you don't want it on the outside. This is where you want it on the inside. So it actually puts pressure on the pads and keeps them separated. Then you just push them together and hold the sandwich together with your fingers and insert them into the brake. I know some people recommend using long nose pliers for this, but I just used my fingers and I got them in there pretty easily. Took a little bit of jiggling around to get them to seat correctly, but eventually they did. Then I worked the rotor back between the brake pads into the brake. This took a little time. There isn't that much clearance. I could see where it might be easier to remove the brake, going that way. But it wasn't too difficult, and eventually I got it back in there. I then reinstalled the axle. Took a little bit of jiggling around to get it to find the hole, but eventually it did. I had noticed that the retaining bolt had some thread locker on it when I took it off, so I figured it was a good idea to reapply some Loctite blue on there, which I am doing here. I again used the number 5 and number 6 Allen wrenches to tighten the axle on the wheel. I then tightened both the inner and outer adjustment knobs just a little bit until I could hear them touching the rotor when I would spin the wheel. Then I backed each of them out a little bit. The wheel was spinning without making noise. The rotor was clearing both the brake pads, and the throw on the brake handle was in a pretty good position, so I was good to go. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any hints or tips for me the next time I do this, please leave them in the comments down below. Thanks for watching and happy riding!